next, we have Jenny Cleary, and she is a transformational nutrition coach. So hopefully with some of her tips, you guys won't be as tired next time.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I know you guys are kind of like, oh my gosh, it's amazing stuff you guys are learning right now. I missed the first part, but some of the talks that I've heard so far have been amazing. So Ben was talking about nutrition, and I'm a transformation nutrition coach. What the hell does that mean, right? So I'll get into that in a second. But what I wanted to talk about was, like everyone else, a little bit about my story, and I'll get into my topic. My topic today is hacking through ugly circumstances. So you're going to learn some ninja tricks. So just like everyone else, a lot of you guys have, heard of the 4-hour work week. I read that a few years ago, and I think a few of you guys have as well. And I was like, thinking of, what kind of ideas can I come up with? And I would come up with some really weird ideas, and I think, this is going to be successful and cool. But I would never do it. And, as you guys are learning, a lot of it just has to be, you just have to grow some balls and just do it, right? And then a lot of you could relate to my story is health. I was in horrible health. Like I had bloating and constipation. I was so tired. I had no energy, and there was no way while I was working at another job be able to work on a side business and try to get something else up and running, right? And so once I was so much in a bad health, like nowhere near as Ben, like that was an amazing story to hear from him. I actually ended up quitting my job, and so I can just focus on my health so that I can be 100% with it. So, what Ben totally talked about is true. Just eat real food or fruit. And, and so when I started eating real food, I started noticing a huge difference in my health and getting my energy back, and seeing difference in my weight and my skin, and everything was just starting to vibrate more. But it still wasn't exactly what I would want it to be. And this is where the transformation nutrition coach comes in, because when I went to school, I started to realize it's not just what you eat, what you do to your body, the movement that you get in. It's more, as you guys have been hearing, it has to do with your mind and also spiritually as well. So this is why I'm going to be talking about how to change your mindset to make it stronger and healthier for you in that sense. Because once you're able to do that, you think you guys are at amazing health right now. Let me tell you, I thought, anybody who would have saw me before wouldn't have thought I was unhealthy. They're like, oh, she's a pretty healthy girl, because I was pretty slim. I wasn't like obese or anything, but I couldn't do a pull-up. My mind was insane. I was angry, I wasn't happy, and I was super tired. So once you start implementing these ideas and becoming aware that having a healthy mind first and working internally first instead of working on the external aspects, it just makes a huge difference. So all right, so then I'll talk about how do you change this then, right? So I just want to share. So I come from the States, from San Diego, Southern California area, and traffic sucks. I mean, San Diego's not that bad, but LA, OC, if you're a commuter, oh my gosh, it's horrible. So isn't it normal? You're supposed to have road rage, right? So I had road rage, and I'm just like, stuck in traffic and trying to get out, so angry, just fuming with all of this. And, why don't you think about it for a second? You're like, okay, so I'm angry. What is that going to change? I'm stuck in traffic. I can't move, right? And once you start to realize that your body feels this stress, all these negative emotions that are going through you, both mentally and spiritually, you start to realize, oh, well, what if, you just looked at it differently. So you're stuck in traffic, you're in it, you can't control the situation. Control freaks, you can't control the situation, you can't. Once you start to realize this and you're like, all right, this is the situation, I'm stuck in traffic. Instead of just being angry and sending these energies of such negativity, instead you can just be like, all right, yeah, I can actually listen to the music that's playing in my car, that's like pretty amazing. Or what about the person that's right next to you and actually have like a real deep conversation with them instead of just like being all up in your head and trying to control the situation. So just little things like that, that might seem like an everyday thing, but that's actually an ugly circumstance that you just changed into something that's not so ugly anymore. And I think a lot of times for these small, everyday things, you don't really think they have a huge impact on you, but they totally do. And, you know, things like missing an appointment, right? Oh gosh. It's the end of the world, some people will react to. And it's not the end of the world. And once you start to, what Ben was saying earlier, when you start to really just become present with the moment and just being like, okay, I'm gonna be late, but I'm just gonna enjoy my drive. Like, I was late today. I wanted to be here at 9 a.m. That totally didn't happen. I was here at noon. Back in the days, me, I would just be like stressing. My body would just get all tense. I mean, you can do a quick body scan. Like, this is a tip if you know you're stressed out. Just close your eyes. Do a quick body scan. Do you feel your heart beating a little faster maybe? Your blood pressure rising? You know, you start to feel these slight conditions that are showing how smart your body is. Your body is so smart. You don't think you're stressed out, but your body knows, and it picks up on every single aspect of it. So once you're able to, as Ben said, breathe, like really breathe. I know we're all breathing because we're alive in here. But once you physically become aware and take a really deep breath in through your lower abdomen and fully oxygenate your whole body, you start feeling way more better. You start becoming way more present. You start to calm down and really enjoy the everyday things in life. And so that's one thing. You can do the body scan to see if it's there. And then if you start to notice that you do have those physical signs, then start taking those breaths. And then another thing I like to do is, because people are like, oh, well, how do you become aware? And it seems kind of weird, you know, it's just like, well, just become aware, right? But it's definitely just like with any exercise, like with CrossFit, you have to work for it. So every day you need to practice, just like if you stop doing CrossFit or any other exercise for a couple days, you start to lose that muscle, right? And you have to do mental exercises. And so once you start to, you can use like a body part. Like let's say if you like touch your hair a lot, like girls, you know, they're always like touching their hair and fixing it. So you can use that as a trigger point, as an anchor, to remind yourself every time that you touch your hair, be like, oh, why don't I become present in this moment? And really start to take a deep breath and become aware of what's around you and not really have that duality of, oh, I'm in a bad situation, you know, or this is, you know, and seeing more to it than what's really there. And you can even do it for a song, or it can just be some kind of jewelry, your watch or anything like that. And just having those anchors to remind you to become present, slow your roll. Because I know a lot of us are moving here a lot faster. I mean, that's another reason why Chiang Mai is so amazing, right? I remember my road rage was getting a lot better, but still when I was here, one time I was at the light, and I swear this light, for whatever reason, that it didn't go for like 20 or, okay, I think I'm exaggerating, but like 10 minutes. And all the Thai people were chill with it. They were just, you know, enjoying it, or, you know, going through their own thoughts, but they weren't angry at all. If that was LA, like, not even the first light, even like, not even 30 seconds, people would start going crazy, right? And so once you start to realize that there's a different point of view and you can control your reactions to these situations, it is just transformational, because your body just starts to relax and you really just get to enjoy life more. And so me really doing this lifestyle for, I mean, it's a journey. Like, you know, you probably think, okay, so that's, do I have to be a monk, right, and go up to the mountains and totally avoid all this stuff? And it's totally not true. You can totally do it every single day. And I feel like that because of that, I'm really able to really do my business. Like, if you think about it, if your health is at the level that it should be, both mind, body, and spirit, you will have an amazing business right now. And all the entrepreneurs out there who are like amazing at it, it's because they've gone down to the mindset, right? It's not about just the money. It's not about just being healthy as in food, because you see people who eat very healthy and it doesn't make a difference. Because I don't know if you guys know, if you are eating healthy, but your body is stressed out and you're working out and doing everything and still not healthy, it's because of stress. Your body thinks it's in fight or flight mode, right? So it's not going to process any of those amazing nutrients that you spent money dollar bills on for organic food and healthy salads, because you're stressed out. You're stressing yourself out. So once you try to relax as much as you can, obviously in a corporate, you know, environment and trying to make sales and everything, but the more you're able to make your body relax, then you will fully be able to see what it's possible to live and see all those amazing benefits. And so that's what I just wanted to share with you guys.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
So you say you're a transformation
Yeah.
coach?
You just grabbed my boob. I know, I was like, Larissa. No, I know it's accident. I'm kidding. Yes.
What did it take to get there, and what was the process of becoming a coach and getting clients, and how was that?
Yeah, actually, so I went to,
Repeat the question.
oh, okay, sorry. So what I think I heard you said was, what qualifications do I have, and what school did I go to, and yeah, and then what was the other one? Something about clients?
How do you get clients? How do you get clients?
How do I get clients? Pretty much, right? Or no?
Yeah, well, like when you decided, like, how did you start getting clients, and then how is that working now?
Okay, so my certificate is Transformational Nutrition Coach, and that's through the Institute of Transformational Nutrition, and you can just do that online. And it's just 6 months. It's stuff that, you know, honestly, you guys, I don't need to tell you what to eat. Everyone knows to eat real food. They're just not doing it. So, and the best entrepreneurs, they're habit changers, and that's exactly what our school focuses on. We go over psychology and spirituality because we already know you know what to do. You're just not doing it. And really doing small habit changes is what makes the difference. Anyways, so yeah, anyone can do it. This isn't, you know, brain science or anything like that. But once you are dedicated and motivated to stick with your habits and do it, that's when you see transformation. And you know what? I'm actually just starting. I quit my job like not even 3 months ago. I just came here to I've been in Thailand for 3 months, and then Chiang Mai only a month now, and this is my second talk here. So I have 2 clients already, and you know, I'm either doing talks or I'm doing a webinar soon, and I have a joint venture with another group of classmates regarding a mindful eating course, and working with them to promote that through that, and kind of just going through it and just staying with it and being motivated. And since I can do mine just through Skype is what, I don't know if that was one of your questions, I interact with my coaches, just my clients just through Skype, through calls. And yeah, that's about it. I don't do much of like SEO stuff or anything like that. YouTube, blog.
Any more questions?
Do you have a blog? Do you write about it?
Yeah, so I have a blog. My website's jennycleary.net, and then just blog. I also have a YouTube channel, and it's just Jenny Cleary TV. I also have a little freebie that's just jennycleary.net/nomad. It's just 5 transformational habits that you guys, it covers one of these habits that you guys can download for free. And yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much for coming.